Happy New Year's. Welcome back to Reality Check. I'm your host, Viola Washington,
And I'm Andrew Rhodes.
and we are back again for the New Year's. And I just want to say Happy New Year's again. We're back from the New Year's, and we're ready to start a brand new show because of so much just going on. And I think the world just needs to know more about their history, the true history of this country. Because with Donald Trump in office and doing all this crazy stuff, it just makes people think that, he's going to return us back to where he said we belong, and we just got to do something about that. And we want to know who we are so we can stand and feel good about ourselves and let them know we do know who we are. And we're not going to have a whole show today because I just want to let you know that we will be back in February with a whole new show uh, dealing with Black history. And we're going to be working out this book, the 1619 Project. We're going to be working out this book and we want you to join in with us. And you can call us this time. We're going to be live. You can be able to call us at area code 504 5. Again, that's area code 504 338 9205. So this way you can call us and feel free to just join in and tell us about history. Help us with this. You know, all information is good information. When we put our heads together, we come up with the real answer to these questions that we all have. And let's work together. And
hmm
Andrew, you want to say?
Well, part of history is all of history is part of our lives. But one of the things we have to realize is, how correct what we've been taught is the right history. And we know, we've said it over and over again, that we have been whitewashed from history.
Mhm.
So uh, we're looking for the real truth. We're going to tell the real truth. We're not going to give you the history that we all been given, that we have no part of what's going on in America. We've been here.
And it's the history that our teacher taught us. And they taught that to us because it was taught to them. So let's get it right this time. Let's tell the truth about Black history because
hmm
it is U.S. history.
hmm And if you don't know your history, you don't know where your future
We're
is.
going to repeat it,
It will be repeated as what is going on in today's society. I mean,
Yes.
before we had the KKK, we had those folks who was trying to keep history the way they wanted. And I don't know if that's changed with the present administration, because that's what we see. We
And I just see a uprising
Mhm.
in young folks uh, having knowledge and using their knowledge to make them free. I'm just so surprised and so glad to see that. And to me, I call it an uprising because they're understanding where their place is and was in U.S.
Mhm.
history.
Well,
And it's just I'm just thrilled about that.
and
Black folks,
mhm.
young folks, just keep on learning,
Mhm.
and learn about yourself and who you are and being proud about who you are. You know,
Well, and you know why I think it's part of it is they know our history because we've lived it, we fought it. We as individuals, we've been through the Jim Crow era. We understood they had a Reconstruction
right?
era. We
They
know
all
the
did.
Civil Rights era, and I don't know if our younger folks say, "Hey, I don't want to be part of that fight no more. We should be past that."
Mm-hmm.
But we're not, because we have Republicans in office, and we have, and I just want to say we need to take the present administration that we have. We know we have a dictator trying to make sure that everything done that he wants to get done, because he wears one of those not a mega hat.
King.
Yeah.
Yeah, King
But
now.
I also said we just need to take the tater off and call him what he really is.
Yeah.
And you figure with that out, then I ain't got to say it because
Yeah.
he's not a dictator. He's just not a. You could take the tater off,
Yeah.
figure that out.
Yeah.
So and let's call him what he is. So
Okay.
that's part of our fight. That's part of it's all of our fight. It ain't just Black America. It's White America. It's Hispanic America. It's brown people, every color you because it just ain't making sense of what's going on now. But we're
We're
gonna go
gonna
through the
all
history.
talk about it together
Yeah,
as it relates
exactly.
to history and see whose history is it. You know.
Hmm.
So we're looking forward, and I'm eager. We're looking forward to coming to you in next month with a turn page on history.
Hmm.
Thank you for being with us today. And remember to call the number is area code 504-338-9205. Got it.
And we're looking to forward having a great year with you. With you all learning, be all learning together
Yes.
what this is all about.
Yeah. Yeah. None of us is smarter than all of us. You know? So let's
That's
get
right.
it together. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next month.